Hello, everybody. We're talking once again with Ross Benjamin for our daily underdog value in college basketball. And Ross swept the board last night, knocking them down 3-0. Two of them a straight up victory, and actually all three could have been and probably should have been straight up victories. Ross, I know you're not one to look in the rearview mirror, but my hat is off to you. Back was against the wall, and you came out swinging like a champ. Two games tonight. Let's get right into it. Marshall +6 at UAB. Now, this is a team that's 7-5 against the spread on the road. It's kind of a revenge mode for them as they lost by 3 earlier in the year. What is it about Marshall with the 6 points that you think is going to keep the momentum going tonight?
Well, I have nothing bad to say about UAB, unfortunately, Mike. I mean, this is a team that's 22-5. They're 14-0 on their home court, and they're a very experienced team. They had all five starters returning this season. However, I just like the situation here with Marshall. They come in 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4 games, winning by an average of better than 13 points per contest. They are 5-2 straight up in ATS in conference road games, so that they're unfazed by going on the road. This is a team that started 0-6, Mike, and since that time has won 15 of their last 21 games. And as you mentioned, a key factor here, a revenge situation, losing 81-78 at home, and a somewhat controversial ending to that contest. These are the two top teams in the Conference USA. Marshall trails UAB by 1 game in the standings. And boy, oh boy, this game has a lot of implications. I'm going to take a shot here with Marshall plus the 6 at UAB.
And these are two very hot teams at the moment, like you alluded to. 7-3 the last 10 for Marshall, 8-2 last 10 for UAB, and they're two very good shooting teams. The fact that the Conference USA and these two are battling for that, I'm a little surprised at that line. And it's not like UAB went and whooped Marshall's ass, and it was a very controversial call at the end of that game. So I don't know. I don't see any reason why this shouldn't not only cover with the points, but heck, I think Marshall's got enough fire in them, and revenge factor to maybe go out and get the outright win. So you heard it, viewers. Take Marshall plus the 6. Now, Ross, the second game, Hofstra getting 4.5, all right, at UNC Wilmington. What is it about this squad, and what is it about the setup with the points that you like for this one to be another ticket casher?
Well, Mike, almost an identical situation to the first game in which we just discussed. The two best teams in the Colonial Athletic Association. Hofstra currently trails NC Wilmington by 1 game for the conference lead. Hofstra is playing with revenge from a 3-point home loss earlier this season. This is a Hofstra team that comes in riding some momentum, 4 straight wins, averaging 78 points per game during that time and shooting nearly 48% from the field. UNC Wilmington is 11-1 on their home floor, but they're only 3-6 ATS in games that had a line attached to them on their home floor. So they're not, sometimes they're a little bit overvalued in my estimation on their home court. And also, this is a Wilmington team that's really struggled offensively over their last 3 games. Shooting less than 39% from the field. And you look at both of these teams' non-conference schedules. Hofstra has a couple signature wins to their credit. They knocked off both Florida State and St. Bonaventure, and those are two teams that right now are sitting on the NCAA tournament proverbial bubble for an at-large bid. On the other hand, Wilmington doesn't have any of those signature wins. I'm going to take a chance here and take Hofstra on the road plus 4.5 over Wilmington.
And this team's playing very good ball, Hofstra. They won 4 in a row. And they distribute the ball very well. Their last game, they had 4 players in double figures. And when you get a signature win, Florida State especially, and then St. Bonnie's, all right, that goes a long way mentally. And you alluded to the fact that NC Wilmington, yeah, they're 11-1 on their home court, but only 3-6. 3-6 against the spread. So that's not saying a whole lot. I kind of like this spot as well. All right, viewers, you heard it. Hofstra plus 4.5. Marshall plus 6. Those are 2 tickets that are going to cash tonight. And Ross Benjamin is on a little tear here, and I believe he's going to keep the momentum going. Hey, Ross, before I let you go, I have to ask you this question. Do you think that Bo Ryan is sitting at home anywhere right now going, what the hell did I do?
I think he's pretty good with his decision. He had a pretty good career. I think he's happy for these kids. After all, he recruited them all. So I don't think that's the case at all, Mike. Although I could see why you would mention that.
Yeah, because that team is playing very good ball, and it was very, no one suspected this. Nobody at all expected them to pick up the momentum that they have and get some big wins on the road. Okay, Ross, thanks again. And again, viewers, Marshall +6, Hofstra +4.5, college basketball underdog value tonight. Ross, we look forward to talking to you again real soon, my friend.